as scheduled, we are in the middle of geometric modeling using 3D software, 3D Max. So also we're going to have 3D modeling and some rendering lab exercises prepared for today. Here I list up what to do today, planning the final term project. Actually, that is the major topic for today. We are exactly middle of the class, and we have learned mental ray, V-ray, some renderer specific issues, and now we are running on top of geometric modeling issues. It's time to set up your final project. As you know, our midterm exam is scheduled in the middle of November 22nd, yeah. Midterm examination scheduled, and final project gonna be ended at the last week. And I would like to introduce you what is final project. Your 3D, kind of first 3D digital image making. And then we're going to move to the lab exercises. We will review detail about lab exercises and bunch of 5 lab exercises from last week in the course. Okay. Let's take a look at something about final term project. Simply say it's going to be a competition, Digital Architecture Design Competition, so-called DA. DA like digital image for your final project. You should submit one single image which contains digital architecture image, designed, modeled, rendered by you. So here is the project overview, DA-like competition image for this course. Actually, last year, your senior students got the same project and they submitted it to actual competition DA 2012. I showed you before. The competition has very specific requirements like this, and 3 sessions actually, but we are aiming to the 3rd session named Digital Design, Digital Architecture Design. Actually, no specific requirements for using specific programs, applications, techniques, but I strongly encourage you to apply your 3D Max modeling and rendering techniques for making this final, of course. Actually, you can use some additional software such as SketchUp or even other 3D modeling rendering tools or Photoshop, 2D graphic tools anyway. So we can refer to that website for your final project, even if we don't submit this year DA competition, because it's biannual base. So DA 2014 is scheduled. So based on your final submission, you can submit it to next year, or you can elaborate it, develop it, and you can join next year competition, even without my course or some additional things. You can do that next year. But no competition, no actual competition this year. But anyway, lots of references, award winners, award-winning images you can refer to. We're going to review briefly today. What you need to do is, firstly, 3D Max modeling for making your own idea, visualize your ideas, and rendering technique, and some presentation skills you need. That's it. So that you can create one single final image. This is the 2012 website. This is the poster for the last year competition, and your senior students joined this one mandatorily everybody joined this competition, and lots of students got some awards, even if it's kind of entry-level award winners. Anyway, held by AIK, the most powerful, the biggest organization in Korea in our domain. Our domain here means AECFM, Architecture, Engineering, Construction, and Facility Management. So AIK hold this DA competition as a digital architecture competition in Korean, 건축대전. Okay, this is very famous and kind of historic competition. This one has 3 sessions. The image from their website, their description. Unfortunately, no English description. But anyway, 3 categories. First one is digital architecture technology, which mandatorily submit kind of applications, software, website, database, or some specific applications you developed. Kind of grad student level competition. Second one is digital architecture design. Design itself. You should submit video file, 2-minute, 3-minute video files for competing others according to your design concept and your design development. The last one is our goal, digital architecture image. So take a look at, it should be creative architectural image, kind of future-oriented. So creativity is the most important thing because this is student competition, not actual competition. You don't need to worry about constructability. How to realize it, you don't need to worry about it. Your idea is the top priority, okay? The third one, digital architecture image, and also a cert from AIK website, DA 2014, but actually the DA 2014 website hasn't been set up yet. But according to DA 2012 website, it's biannual base. You can refer to very detailed description for that. Actually, 2 students can be one team, but I encourage you individual project. If you want to get one team by 2 students, let me know. We're going to deal with it, but I encourage you, should be individual project. Award winners from the former DA Awards 2011. The poster background image, this one, this is the award winner for that. Session 3, digital architectural image. I would like to introduce you how to do your prep for making final submission for DA. In other words, how to prep your final project for this class, term project. How to create digital design image. One of the best things you can do now is reviewing others, especially award winners. Something well done, works. So here I list up some typical award winners recently got the awards in that competition. This is kind of sort of trend in this era right now. Design a building of the future. That's actually their concept. And you should imagine the future buildings, how it looks like. That's your question. And you should get an answer. So that is why I'm saying idea is the most important and the top priority for your design, for the final term project. Mostly non-uniform design. As you see here, no box-shaped building, no circular or cylindrical shaped building designed. Even if it's very roughly generated conceptual level design, anyway, their shape, their geometry, their target building has very non-uniform shape, contrary to other box-shaped typical buildings. So that means you need to know how to model this kind of geometry. We're going to deal with that in the course, so no need to worry about techniques, skills. You can learn, even you can teach yourself by amount of references, so no need to worry about how to make it. Just focus on the idea week by week so that you can finally create your final submission. Another approach, I would like to show you something different using infographics in architectural design. Those two images are kind of some website excerpts. I mean, I use those images from the website displayed here. So you can refer to that kind of website blogs, archdaily.com, some architecture infographics. They are very informative visual images so that viewers can learn or get some information about that topic. In this perspective, you can make your own using this kind of even 2D or some of 3D object making skills. The other one, try to make totally different type of visual, totally different type of information. For example, you know what is subway map of Seoul. Seoul subway map, especially green line, line number 2, you can redraw it, you can try it in architectural way. That's another idea you can bring. Building map or city map, any types of conventional visual images can be transformed by your idea. Underwater, actually no one can survive underwater so far, but this kind of existing image shows you some different approach. Not skyscraper, it's seascraper. That's the name, the title of this image, seascraper, contrary to skyscraper. But another type of architecture infographic, but totally different approach. I told you we don't need to worry about constructability, how to realize it. Also, hybrid method is strongly recommended. Freehand sketch plus photorealistic rendering and illustration graphics plus your rendering, SketchUp style, line drawing style on top of photorealistic rendering, something like that. Also, real pictures plus rendering. So I think some hybrid method also strongly recommended for making your final image work. This is one of the award winners, even if it's entry-level award winners, done by Jae-dong Park. I showed you this one before. Rendered by Mental Ray, modeled by 3D Max, as well as some geometric add-ins, plugins, and finally edited by Photoshop, so that he can submit this kind of his own style, future style, city on the ocean, named Rising Glacier City, melting glacier and rising glass city. Actually, sometimes this one looks very ridiculous. It's not possible to make this kind of structure in that scale, but you can try based on your ideas. Another one done by Seoyeon Lee, also very strange shape of its geometry. No one knows how to create this kind of structure, or even there is no need to build this shape of buildings. But anyway, you can focus on your idea and try to make your own model, and finally get your own visualization. That's what you need to do for the final. And also another one, architectural drawings usually have lines, line-based drawing. Line-based drawings usually very powerful in our domain. In other words, some AutoCAD or some hidden line removal based 2D and 3D images have kind of strong power in our domain. So I put the website URL in each page. You can refer to those websites and images I provide you. Actually, this line drawing based image shows you which one is the tallest building in the world. Some buildings, Empire State Building, some tower in the Taiwan, and CN Tower at Canada, and Buzz Dubai, something like that. So you can refer to this image. Another one, I entitled this one Parody, and this image actually from IBM, which is computer hardware software company. IBM Labs 2025 CPU design. This is computer central processing unit. It's one part of computers, not a building. But sometimes this kind of different scale, different dimension objects are looking like our built environment. So you can take advantages of this kind of different approach. Nowadays, CAFE is kind of changing to the libraries, and conventional libraries are transforming into a shape of CAFE. Think about Starbucks. People studied at Starbucks, not always at the library, something like that. Computer embedded into our built environment, and our housing unit has equipped with computing devices, internet protocol, internet IP addresses, and so on. Some changes, advances in technologies can be one of your topic for making your own visual images. Is kind of top priority. And this is the award winner in digital design image session in 2012. Urban Forest is the last year's award winner. And second award winners named No More and Para City. Take a look at those images. Of course, you can refer to those images of the winners anytime. And also there are several entry-level selections, top 30, top 40. Among those award winners, Hanyang University, here, they are kind of your senior students. Now they are in third year grade students. Something like this. Idea is very important, and then you can think about some additional visualization topics. Actually, this one has very low technique based visualization. Iterative box shape model and another stack of box shape, very kind of some elementary level design in terms of its geometric shape or some rendering skill. But they try to represent their idea, blending nature and artificial for making a new city or building, whatever. And they try to make some infographic diagram using some additional software, something like this. So they got this selection. Also another idea, the building is here And the building has some LED or screen-based windows so that we can see through the backside of this building. Actually, this is one implementable idea. I found this one in Global News recently. But anyway, last year, a year ago, one of our students offering this kind of idea and new approach. The scenery seen through this building is the scene just behind of this building, actually. And another example, light plant. Usually we get some electricity using several different type of plants, but this one has a concept, generate lights. Very simple concept, but try to visualize it using this kind of water-based modeling, rendering, and some lighting effects. It's basically very simple approach, but anyway, anyhow, your idea should be visualized in this way. All done by second-year students last year, okay? So please take a look at this website, and award winners. Again, I would like to put an emphasis on reviewing good designs, good approaches. Something done very well is the best way to enhance your design capability, okay?